everyone, it's Nicole from Nicole Loves. Welcome to my channel. So this is going to be the final Vlogmas video of the year. This is what I've been most excited for the entire month. So today, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, I am going to be attempting to make this table here behind me a glitter resin table. For some disclosures, I don't know what I'm doing. This might go really badly. But you know what? I feel like at the end of the day, assuming as long as, am I jinxing myself? As long as the table dries, I feel like it's gonna be a win, because you know, glitter. This table here behind me is the table I use for all of like my swatching stuff, and right now it's just like a regular piece of wood held up by two Helmers. I've been a DIY girly for approximately 3 months now, and this might be like an advanced level of DIYing. So if you would like to join me for this, what I'm hoping is going to be a super epic project, stay tuned. I'm currently thinking I'm going to move the Helmers, and there's a red one over here. So like, I feel like I should be able to roll them, maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. So let's do this. Also, here's Sassy. Look how cute she is. Sass, we're gonna have to move you, honey. Look at her face. So I ended up not needing to have to take the drawers out of the Helmers. I was just to slide them over. I was a little concerned initially because this wasn't like, it didn't seem like it was level, like it was a little wobbly. I stuck a paint mixing stick.
You what?
From the last DIY project. In here, so it's like no longer wobbling. I'm pretty sure it's pretty stable. I'm gonna get some sandpaper and just kind of rough this up a little bit. Like we never treated the wood, so like I don't think I have to do that, but I'm gonna do it anyway just in case. So let me find something.
A few moments later.
So update, I couldn't find where what's it called? What was I looking for again? Okay, so don't laugh at me. I couldn't find sandpaper. So we're gonna use nail files. This is 180 grit.
One eternity later.
Sometimes I do things that are incredibly stupid. So you see where the camera is right here? All of my glitter and resin are behind all of this. Hold on! So here's our resin. I have several packs of pink holographic glitter, and I also have some gold and some iridescent around here somewhere. So I am now realizing that I forgot to take out all of my ingredients. And I also need to find a bucket to mix the resins in. I gotta do that too. So I'm gonna turn you off and go find a bucket and a mixing utensil. So I'll be back. Alrighty, so update. I have the edges taped so that in theory, when the epoxy gets mixed, in theory, so that it doesn't sploosh all over the floor. Cause you know what I didn't do? Put something to protect the wood on the floor. Should I have done that? Maybe.
I've done some dumb things. And I'll do dumb things again.
Maybe I should have, but I did not because I didn't feel like it. And also, yeah, that's basically, I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like looking to put something down. So yeah, welcome to DIYing with Nicole. Here is 1 gallon of the epoxy. This is a 1-for-1 type of epoxy. Do I know if I'm gonna need both gallons of this? It's probably too much, maybe, but we'll find out. So I got 6 bags of these here. And then I have 1 of gold, because why not? I got gold. And then I have 1 that is iridescent. It's super, super fine iridescent. It's in this baggie because, once again, Sassy decided to open my mail for me, and she got a glitter bomb in the face for biting the package. And then, because I couldn't help myself, I have some nail glitters that I also have. These are some holographic shards that I got from Wonder Beauty. And then I have like these little chunky iridescent things. I got these from Born Pretty. And then I have some stars from a brand that I don't support anymore, so we're gonna use those stars for this. Then I got me my mixing stick. Okay, so the current idea is I'm gonna mix in part 1 and mix the glitters into that, and then mix part B in with everything, and then hopefully that will make this a little bit easier. Is that true? I don't know, but I feel like it makes sense. Pour it in, I guess. Ooh, she real thick.
That's a little thick.
That is much thicker than I thought it would be. Can you all see? I'm gonna start adding some glitter in. Let's start with gold. And should I have used the whole bag? Probably not, but I didn't think of that until after I poured the whole bag in. It's 1 bag gold, 1 bag pink. Okay, move the camera. So here is the current mix-ins. Now I'm adding these stars. Okay. And I'm hoping that these disperse well in there because I don't want to, like, have big globs of them. Okay, let's mix this a little bit. So here's how it's looking so far. I'm really liking how that looks. Okay, look how pretty these are. Let's start adding the hardener. Oh, forgot we need... What did I just do with my knife? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. Ah, I'm nervous. I'm scared. Let's do this. Part 2 coming through. Okay, here is part B. Ooh. Glue, glue, glue. Drink, 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 drink. I'm so stupid. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move the camera again. Rest in peace to my tripod. My camera is now covered in glitter resin. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Everyone please say your prayer that I did not in fact make a boo-boo by not putting down something to protect. Hi, editing Nicole. So we had some mishaps happen between what you guys just saw and what's coming up. The first of the mishaps, remember when I was saying, oh, rest in peace to my tripod? I got glitter resin fingers all over my tripod, as well as my camera, as well as on the quick release plate that I use to connect my camera to the tripod. So yeah, that became glitter resinified. And then the second thing that happened that I didn't realize while I was pouring, like I just realized I was here editing footage, my camera battery died as I was pouring. So as to not touch glitter resin hands all over everything else, I didn't want to touch it like mid pour to get it going again. In case you couldn't tell, this whole day was chaos. So yeah, wait until you see what happens next. Okay, sorry, camera died halfway through that, but yeah, here is the table. Here is how the floor is currently looking. We got a little bit over there, and I just barely had enough tape up. So next step, I'm gonna just put my blow dryer on this to get any kind of air bubbles, I guess. I forgot to get a heat gun. Wayne was supposed to let me borrow his, but y'all know how that always goes. I knew I should have bought my own I knew I should have bought my own heat gun, but you know what? We're gonna use the Dyson. Dyson's gonna come through for us today. Hopefully the camera's picking up. There seems to be like these little streaks of white in this. Like it doesn't seem to be glitter. Maybe they're air. Oh, I think that might be air bubbles. Hopefully those pop. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of leave it like this and let it chillax for 3 days, it says, to cure. So today is Tuesday. I'm gonna let this cure for the next couple of days and I will see you all in 3 days. Hi, so it's Nicole. On the following day. After you guys last saw, we had some issues. And by we had some issues, I mean, I'm a dumbass. I heard a splat here in the room. Basically what happened is the tape that I was, not feeling great about. I feel very confident that we had not the right tape for the job. As you can see here, the tape just completely failed me. And it just flopped off. I can't remember if I mentioned in the original part of this video how the goal was to have like 1/8 to 1/4 inch of resin like stacked on top, so like a nice thick sandwich layer kind of thing. We did not get that, so be prepared. Here is the floor. Here is the floor. Damn! So I did, put the paper tape and all that on the floor, and it was far too late at that point. It originally popped over here, so I had the bucket here trying to catch all of the glitter resin, and it did not really help. I mean, it helped sort of, but like as I had it here, trying to catch the resin, it basically popped over here, causing this over here. Damn! And yeah, we just had just a massive explosion of the glitter resin. On the positive side, the table itself still looks pretty damn great.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say, a win is a win.
You can see the wood poking through along the edges a little bit, but much like nail polish, because it's so holographic and sparkly, that you have to be this close to see the imperfections on the side. But overall, the table itself looks fantastic. And then another issue that I came across this morning where I tried getting the tape off, but the glitter resin basically formed a glue and it's glued on. I have to get my knife and just kind of scrape along the sides to get this off a little bit. And then over here where the tape did hold up, we now have like a little lip along the side, so I'm gonna have to take a file to that. But overall, I'm still really happy with how this looks out. Like, I know I look a mess, like I haven't washed my face or anything yet for the day. But yeah, overall, I'm still really happy with how it turned out, and it looks absolutely amazing. So amazing that I kind of want to do with these on more. I think I want to do my computer desk next, but instead of pouring it on like I did here, I think I want to like paint it on so that it doesn't make as much of a mess. One other issue that we came across. So you see the floorboards here? If you didn't know, I have a very old house. So like in between the floorboards, this goes directly to our basement. And this room is directly over my washing machine. And some of the resin went down in between the floorboards and dripped into the basement. I'll have a shot inserted here to show you all what I mean. That like it entered the basement. Hey everyone, so it is currently Thursday. I waited far too long to get the tape off and is now basically glued onto the wood. So I got my knife.
Ow! Jump scare.
Got my knife and I'm trying to just kind of like slice off as much of it as I can, but it is very much just stuck on there. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to get a really coarse grit sander and just kind of get off what I can. So yeah, I'm just here slicing away. So I will be honest, I really don't want my husband Wayne to come in here until I put the carpet back down because I don't want him to know how badly I fucked up the floor. There isn't really anything I can do with the floor at this point other than try to file it off. But I feel like the floor in here has long since needed fixing up anyway. That is on my list of things that are going to be an issue for Nicole of the future to deal with, because Nicole of today is not gonna deal with it. So I was on the phone with Wayne for a little while. He says he can loan me like a sander thing because I was kind of wondering if I can use my nail e-file or if I blow the motor out trying to get through all of this. Maybe I would. I'm honestly tempted just to give it a try anyway and see if I put it on like high, if it would go through or not. But I also would rather not blow out the motor, so maybe I should wait and get like the right thing. But again, the problem with that is I really don't want him to see the floor. Because he has asked me like if I made a mess and I said I took care of it. I think he knows what I mean by saying I took care of it, but I think he's also thinking in his mind that if I made that big of a mess that I probably would say something. But, yeah. Listen, I don't want anyone to yell at me because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments of people yelling at me for poor decision making. But you know what? I'm new to this whole DIY thing, so I feel like watching me make poor decisions is part of the charm of the videos. So continuing with my poor decision making skills, I was just kind of sitting here after that last batch of talking and decided that this blue will definitely bother me sitting, like if I'm sitting at my table. So I have a nail file and I'm just filing away. So yeah, just filing away. And again, I fully recognize that I could use, you know, an actual file or sandpaper, but I don't have that. Are you guys seeing this cat? Stormy, what are you doing? Come on, you don't need to be on there. Stormy, why are you like this? Come on, off. I don't know why you always want to be where I don't want you to be. So this might end up being a really bad idea, but I've got my e-file here for my nails.
Oh, hell no!
with an extra coarse bit. I'm just gonna test. I'm just gonna test to see what happens. If, you know, it seems bad, I'm gonna stop. But I'm just gonna test. I'm just gonna turn it on, see what happens. Oh.
20 minutes later.
Was it the perfect tool for the job? No, it was not, but it was a good tool for the job. It's a lot smoother now, and I can definitely live with this texture, I guess, a lot more than I was liking it before. So here's a final shot of how the table looks. It's dark now, so the lighting isn't great. Here is this. So like the edge looks a lot smoother, and you can see it is super duper sparkly. Like I already put my laptop back up there in the corner, and here are some of my tripods. But yeah, it is stunning. I'm just so happy with it. So thank you all for joining me on this adventure in making this table. I feel like I learned quite a few things, but overall, like, I am just so happy with how this turned out. If you enjoy this type of content, definitely hit subscribe. I upload new videos every week on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I go live on Sundays. So I want to give a very special shout out to my channel members, Shenanigang. Just thank you guys so very much just for the love, support, everything. Names are of course all on the screen right now. If you would like to sign up for my channel memberships, I have a link for that in the description box. So, you know, please don't feel pressure to sign up, but you can if you want. So just thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian. Yeah, I'm headed to the Bucks, then I'm ballin' like yeah. I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian.